close company of World War II Army buddies, say like Paul Fox.
Wow!
Whoops, mustn't tip over.
Or F. Rufus Owens.
Friedrich, I need your desire. Come to me. Don't be frightened, Friedrich. Ich muss dich.
My obsession with the female breast has been made more than just profound. Make that super clear. Nevertheless, trout fishing rides hot on my heels. Titting or fishing, a tough choice. Meyer fart quick to reiterate his obsession with bazooms apropos angling. So I say again, titting or fishing, a tough choice. Munich, 638 meters above sea level. Bavarian beer consumed daily, far in excess of that.
I am Tunde. I present myself, my voluptuousness to you for your edification, plus your carnal pleasure to appreciate.
Repair facility dominated most of the area south of Highway 111.
So worship my humongous hooters, whilst I prepare for the ritual.
Nearby, the desert burg of Mojave, exactly 11 telephone poles distant, dwelled.
To have little me in his immediate company.
Growing up in the South, it was Atlanta, Georgia. That's where I was born, where winters were still pretty mild with a little snow and summers were hot. I never remember worrying about if we were going to have a meal on our table. We didn't eat lobster maybe or Alaskan king crab, but we had meat and potatoes and home-cooked meals every night. No TV dinners for me. I had a great life, was happy and very comfortable. The ballet lessons, I played the piano, I loved the outdoors. I had a dog, I had all of her badges, yes. And walked to school, was close enough to walk. We didn't have to take a bus. I guess that's one thing. I never rode a school bus in all of my life. Well, don't think I missed out on much.
My father-in-law, Mr. Yates, who had spent many years enjoying this particular side of water, so much so that he had pet snakes and frogs that he asked not to be killed by anyone fishing there. Of interest, seeing Russ and I simultaneously hooking two sizable fish, brim to be exact. And our co-interest in this sport continues to contribute to our ongoing friendship, following the close camaraderie of World War II.
Oh, I think back the
Turn you on. When I rub my Brustwarzen, sorry, you say nipples, they become swollen and stiff like doorknobs.
school, they just were teasing me and popping my back, and they'd say, "How you doing, Pandora?" and snap, it'd be off. Then I'd be in the bathroom with my girlfriends trying to. It was a fun experience, popping through. I guess I was about 4th grade when they started coming out. Then I gradually increased along the years as they just didn't stop growing.
Of the snake species, 3 of them to avoid: the Mojave Sidewinder, the Panamint Rattler, and last but hardly least, the bad news Mojave Green, with no antitoxin yet produced. Digging into my memory cleavage, thoughts turning to Ollie's lathering makeup on Big Babette's Majungas.
Well, it was about at puberty, and I had these really nice, voluptuous breasts, small waist, and curvy hips. I remember buying my first bikini. Whew, my mom was shocked. And then puberty really did hit, and thinking I needed some really good sex.
Yes.
But, you know, with the way my family was, and just trying to protect me, I guess, at the time. Now, you finish the high school years, and you're going back to the 5th-year reunion, and who's voted the most changed but me? They couldn't believe it. Wow. They were like,
That's
"You
cool.
look
You do
great.
it."
What's happened to you?" Wow. So that's the way it was, and that's the way it is.
Ooh. Yeah.
People want to know, how did I get involved in the business I am doing? doing what I am doing. Banker, to be specific. And I was very happy with that and very successful. But sets and came up with, hey, an asset that I have. I could use that other women in the past.
Search for new words to describe them. Watermelons, grapefruit.
Enjoy it, and I learned how to be a performer through it. My first performance was at the Market Street Cinema in San Francisco, California. As I drove up, it was really an awesome experience, and I see my name, Pandora Peaks, 72 Triple H. It was awesome. I just really couldn't believe it. It was going to be my first show. Had all my new costumes and everything just like virginal. I never had been used. It was on for the first time. I kind of have a tradition. I always do a cowgirl routine as my first show. So there I was in my brand new satin blue color. I have my hair. It's great, but it's definitely different. Some cities you like and you'll go back again, and then other cities, it's crazy, but fun.
I love to knead, rub, manipulate, squeeze, fondle and stroke myself. Each caress gives me a special thrill. I even love to...
Guy crosses the line. You want to just kick him. I guess some girls do, but me, I said, let's remain professional. I'm not happy about it, but I just say, oh, well, you know, that comes with it. Or in a video or in photographs. But it's funny that I don't really care for topless bathing. And I could never run on a baseball field topless. My first memory of yourself. You put a lot of trust in yourself and in the photographer.
The Valley.
Many people tell me I look like an overdeveloped Barbie doll and should convince a toy company to market my likeness. In doll form, of course, with open face, bra and panties. Another thing people don't believe is that I just didn't have a lot of dates growing up. I loved my childhood growing up. I had fun, I laughed, I played baseball, softball, kickball, swam, skied, did all those things. But the boys just didn't come after me. But I was always wearing those big shirts, and I pretty much, I don't know what I didn't look like, but I saved it all for now because it's just so beyond me that I can get people's heads turned and I can get a crowd roaring.
Well, one night while at a restaurant, you could hear the whispers. I would walk by and you could hear the wives telling their husbands, look at those breasts, oh my God. So I was in the ladies' room and several ladies were in there and they just were telling me about my unbelievable figure and it really giving me, but it's nice to convey that in some ways. And when I'm in one of those moods, I pull a guy up on stage, I handcuff his hands, and
to see the smiling faces out there, it's such a turn on. I'm like the person everyone is looking at, but I am so enjoying it that even if somebody wasn't out there, I probably would still be having a great time. But it is the crowd that gets you boosted up, and I am having a sexual experience every time I perform. I'm so glad I found.
And you're lost, your face is lost in my big, huge, humongous tits. You gasp for breath, you can't breathe, you're... The moment of passion is there, undulating, titillating.
I just had the best time. It was a late bar. I do this patriotic routine.
About it. And how to describe over my legs, caressing my breast.
Between myself and the men out there, but I might get roses while I'm on stage. I might get gifts afterwards. Oh, a really nice gentleman from New York City brought me my favorite perfume, Poison. Now, this is a really interesting story. I was in Hawaii, the Classic Cat. If you're ever there, go and visit because they have a make-your-own photo day. And what happens is you pay an entrance fee, I think of around $10, and you can bring in your own personal camera and take pictures of me while I'm performing. And as I traveled, I ran back into some of these individuals.
Body molding, I call it. And boy, do I get some great reactions if I'm walking down the street. Well, they're reacting to my curves when they see me in very well-molded clothes. I like things short, like short skirts. I like tight clothes, and I like to show off my body. It's funny to see. Where is that special spot? That's the challenge of every man. Behind her knees, making them rise with the pleasure of life. Ooh. Ah.
Oh, baby. Ooh. I love it.
That's what sex is. What a grand thing that we have. We're not like animals who don't know what they're feeling. We do it out of want, out of necessity, out of need to make you a healthy person.
It's fun to put a ball cap on each breast. They can't believe it. My breast and their heads are the same size. Big breasts never hurt anyone. I'm superbly stacked and packed. I cream when squeezing my huge tits into a bludgeoning the spandex.
The township of Lockford acquired its name from a distant related relationship on my mother's side. He, a veterinarian, Dr. Locke. Another Monty Woolley incarnate.
After a leisurely bath, Pandora Peaks. This fair, a Munich festival in the most literal sense of the word, transforms the Theresienwiese into a pleasure town for 2 weeks each year. The Wiesenmaß, the quart of beer served at the Oktoberfest, symbolizes the rough but genuine Munich cheerfulness. But the heart of the fair beats in the beer tents. It is here that the Munich Gemütlichkeit, conviviality, comes into its own. Breasts to the fore.
A mining boom was inaugurated at the eastern edge of Kern County with the discovery of gold in 1890.